Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna talk about top 5 best emergency radios. Starting at number 5. Emergency Hand Crank. With its telescoping antenna, the Rockham emergency radio is at the top of its class for picking up a variety of broadcast frequencies, including AM/FM, shortwave, and NOAA broadcasts. The antenna boosts the radio's range to receive stations at a greater distance than other radios can. This model got incredible reception and was very easy to tune to NOAA. We could either use a manual dial or a dial that went to each of the 7 weather band stations. We couldn't tune to a shortwave, but then this was one of the few radios that even had that option. However, the reading light doesn't automatically turn off when the light is shut, so it's easy to leave it on by accident. The radio comes with a detachable carry strap, and the case will resist damage from light rain and high humidity. Coming at number 4. Midland ER210. The Midland ER210 Emergency Compact Crank Weather AM/FM radio comes in a deceptively small size that belies its reception abilities. The AM/FM radio picks up a strong signal, and the speaker provides surprisingly loud audio. The AM/FM radio and the weather radio work with a digital tuner. In some ways, that's easier to use than a dial, but it takes longer to find stations unless you already know which one you're headed for. The radio runs with a USB power cord, a battery, solar power, or by hand crank. This model automatically locks onto the strongest weather station, but the stations can also be scanned through if needed. An alarm sounds if there's severe weather predicted in your area. Overall, it was an easy radio to use once we'd gone through the manual. The digital tuning was easier to use than many of the manual dials on the other models, which was a huge plus. At number 3. RunningSnail Emergency. If the built-in lithium-ion battery in the RunningSnail emergency radio runs down, the radio's hand crank will generate all the energy necessary to listen to weather and news reports and operate the unit's super bright flashlight. The radio receives AM/FM and NOAA broadcasts, and it comes with a USB port for charging a cell phone or a tablet. During testing, the AM/FM reception was exceptionally clear. However, the NOAA broadcasts were much more difficult to find. Yes, we could get on the weather band, but a stiff manual dial made it difficult to tune into a station. It comes with a motion-sensing nightlight that automatically illuminates with nearby movement, a good feature for campers or others who need to get up at night. And the reading light is bright. We would say it was almost blinding, which is effective when you're out on the trail or camping. Users can also charge the radio's battery with its built-in flip-up solar panel on sunny days. The solar panel worked so. We got enough of a charge to turn the radio on but had to boost it up with the hand crank. The hand crank helped this model stand out, with a longer handle than average and a smooth cranking action, so it was easy to use. Our favorite feature that had to do with the crank was the 4 battery indicator lights that let you know how much power you've generated. Number 2 of this list. Sangean MMR 88. The Sangean MMR 88 AM/FM/Weather Plus Alert Emergency Radio comes in a small package, at only 5.98 by 2.71 by 3 inches, but it's packed with power. Of all the casings we tested, this one felt the most sturdy and durable, although its heavy plastic and reinforced edges could take a beating if the user were in an emergency weather situation. It has several power options, including a hand crank generator, a solar charging panel, and DC. On testing, the rechargeable battery was installed upon arrival. At that point, this model got some of the best reception of any we tested. It helped that it had a longer antenna than most of the other models, too. One other issue we had was that the controls weren't intuitive. You definitely need to spend some time with the manual to make sure you understand how to use everything. Even the labels on the buttons weren't too helpful in figuring out how to use them. And number 1. Midland WR120B. In addition to its functionality and ease of use, the Midland WR120B/WR120 Easy NOAA Emergency Weather Alert Radio stands out for being configurable into multiple languages: Euro, English, French, and Spanish. It also features 25 programmable locations, so users can check out conditions in other parts of the country if needed or wanted. The built-in SAME technology helps ensure that users can always receive alerts specifically pertaining to their home region. There is an option to select a preferred type of alert, a siren alarm, a voice alert, or a flashing LED light. Plug the Midland radio into any standard outlet or power it with 2 AA batteries. We left it running until one day we randomly heard an alert sound somewhere in the house. It wasn't until the second warning that we realized it was the Midland WR120B/WR120 Easy. A small craft warning in the region was going out due to a severe windstorm moving through the area. This model is an excellent option for an alarm clock/emergency radio combo. For those who live in an area where tornadoes or other sudden storms come up, this radio will alert them, with instructions, as long as it's plugged in or has batteries. We also liked that it provided a weather update at any time simply by clicking a button. It doesn't have the wide range of emergency features like a flashlight or USB charging like some of the other tested models, but for emergency weather situations, this radio will keep users up to date. Check out this video description for latest price and more information. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and hit the like button.